The definition of willpower is 1. The unwavering strength of will to carry out one's decisions and or wishes. 2. The trait of resolutely controlling our own behavior. Hi, I'm Tamara Michelle. We are Real Conversations podcast created in Dauphin, Manitoba. Today on the show, I have Alex Lytwyn of Willpower Media with a special thank you to Karen Hoodala. We are in Winnipegosis today, and Alex is sharing his story of extraordinary willpower and optimism while advocating for people with disabilities. Thank you to our show sponsors. Bankert Marketing, Dr. Brenna and Three Graces Medispa, Real Security Solutions, Right Side Equipment of Dauphin, Oil Depot of Dauphin, Roofs, Furniture and Appliances of Dauphin, Tri Family, Health, Beauty and Fine Gifts of the Paw, Ramsey's Health and Fitness of Dauphin, Cloud9 Canis Supplies of Dauphin, and Hearts to Nature Fine Art Nature Photography. Welcome to Real Conversations podcast. Today I have the privilege of sitting down to talk with Alex Lytwyn. How are you doing, Alex?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing really good.
Awesome.
So thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Not a problem.
You have this beautiful, inspiring story.
Oh, I appreciate that.
So I didn't know you at all. I found out just today that we're related through marriage. Yeah. So you are actually my spouse's cousin. Yeah, so that's incredible. I didn't realize that. You gotta love small towns and small communities.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
We're so connected. And I was first introduced to you through Facebook.
Okay.
So that was, I would say, over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And one thing that I had really noticed was you're a big advocate for it's called Manitoba Possible, is that correct?
Yeah, actually, I'm the ambassador for Manitoba Possible.
Okay.
And I represent Manitoba Possible at different functions throughout the province. And I go to school in different events. And I talk about what Manitoba Possible does. But more importantly, I talk about people with disabilities and what we need to live better lives. Too many times, especially in rural Manitoba, people with disabilities get left behind, and nobody ever thinks about people that live in small towns. Well, I think about myself, I do Manitoba Possible, but also on my own to show people that if you have a disability and you're from a small town, that it doesn't matter. You can still be all you can be.
Yes, well, I think that you're definitely an inspiration. I think not just to people that have disabilities, but to the whole community as a whole.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I guess we were also talking a little bit about your history and your education. So, because I wanted to know, kind of your upbringing. Where did you come from?
Yeah, well, I was born in Dauphin, and then I've been in Winnipegosis for most of my life. When I graduated high school, I moved to Manitoba for 2.5 years, and I got my business diploma. And then I moved back to Winnipegosis, and then 2 years, I went to school one more time, and I got my black counseling at ACC in Dublin. But now, I'm a writer, I'm a business owner, I'm an advocate, I host a video series about accessibility, I'm a governor, I have meetings with the government all the time, I'm on different committees, and I'm a very busy guy.
You are a very busy guy. There's no doubt about that. It's funny. I'm listening to you talk and I'm like, wow, sounds like my life. But I think that, all the things that you take on, on top of having a disability, like you really do make it look easy. And I know it's not.
No, one big challenge for me is with my situation, I only get 10 hours of help per day.
So how many hours?
10.
Oh, 10, okay.
And the rest of the time, I'm on my own.
Okay.
And the only reason that is because the government does not think I'm a vulnerable person, and with my disability, I am not covered under the Vulnerable Persons Act of Manitoba strictly for the fact that I do not have an intellectual disability. I only have a physical disability, so that limits my home grant. So for 12 years now, going on 13, I've been advocating to the government for myself because it's very hard to live a 24-hour day in 10 hours. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I think for someone that has the ability to walk, use my hands, we take for granted all of that,
And it really bothers me that the government doesn't see me as a valuable asset. Yes, it would cost money to invest in me, more money than that. Because the way it works is the government gives me a set amount of hours that I have to deal with for 2 weeks. But in order for my life to reach its full potential, I need 24-hour care. Now, when somebody leaves me here, when I go to bed, I'm alone for 10 to 11 hours. I lay in bed myself, and I can't move in there. That's not healthy. Throughout the day, due to my staff only being here certain times, I have to find everything. I have to find when I eat. I have to find when I go to the washroom. I have to find when I have company. I have to find anything you find and take for granted. I have to think 2-3 days ahead. And it's really hard mentally and physically.
I'm sure it must be really exhausting. Like you're talking about all the preparation you have to do just to prepare for the next 2 to 3 days, right?
Yeah.
And having everything in order and making sure that your workers are here for the things that you need assistance with.
Yeah.
But realistically, like you said, 12 hours by yourself at night when you can't get out of bed, you can't reach anything, right? Like you should have care.
And it really bothers me. It's just because I don't have an intellectual disability. It does not mean I'm not vulnerable. If someone wants to come rob me, do whatever to me, I can't defend myself.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I'm not considered vulnerable, but hopefully with my fighting and my backing I have behind me, I hope we'll change one day.
Change some laws and get some traction.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I think that all the time and energy that you put into with purpose. You've got your podcast, you're part of Manitoba Possible, like you said, you're a business owner, entrepreneur,
If I could just make once more, I don't have my podcast yet, but I'm in the process of getting it going. But one thing I do have, and I'm very proud of, is that I've started a video series called When Can I Come In?
Okay.
And what that's about is I do video reviews on different places throughout the program to see if the wheelchair is accessible. And not only the program, but anywhere I go, I do video episodes, and every Tuesday I put up a new episode on my social media and on my website. And too many times people think something is wheelchair accessible, like a bathroom, for example. But so many times the people who design these businesses, they have no idea what having a disability is like. Like, say for example, if I have to go to the washroom in a mall, Okay, so I have to go in there with my helper. Now, the first thing is, if I have a female helper, which bathroom do we go in?
Oh, yeah.
You know, do we go in the one? Now, ideally, there's a family bathroom.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, but there's lots of times when it's not. So me being a gentleman, I go where my female worker is most comfortable. But then, you get into the stall, or you get into the bathroom, and then you go to the stall. Wow, me, my partner, and my helper.
Way too crowded.
There's no room. And then you have the toilet. Well, there's no room. We'll have the stuff. So it's my goal with these video reviews is to point out with 2022, it's just very trippy. And they've been going really good. And if you want to check them out, go to my YouTube, go to my Instagram, or go to my website, willpowermedia.ca.
Okay, that sounds good, and we'll have that up also on the show here.
Thank you.
You bet. So, Alex, I know that you've had a recent loss.
Yeah.
And did you want to talk to that a little bit?
Sure. Well, I had a service guide dog, found her for 4 years, and she was my everything. I tell people she was my daughter. And about 6 to 7 weeks ago now, family got sick, and I took her to my local vet, Dr. Sonia, who was awesome. And I absolutely adore Dr. Sonia. She did a great job. Then when things were still working out, we took her to Saskatoon to the vet college. She was there for 6 days. And then they did some stuff. She came home. It's really hard because she came home and for about 2.5 days, she was her old self. She was happy, she was working, and then after that, she went downhill pretty quickly. It's sad to say, but Brenda has now passed on. I will forever cherish her memory and be forever grateful for her. And the dog guys, the Lions Foundation Dog Guys is a tremendous program. I will be forever thankful for them too.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Alex. That's not easy to talk about, and yet.
No, it's not. It was really spiritual, but sad. On the day she passed, I like she wanted to go for a walk, so she had a hard time walking towards the end. So I hooked her up. Slowly we went on my way. She went to her favorite spot. This whole time, she knew, and I knew that, her time was coming to an end. And so we had a walk. During this walk, it was like nothing else. It was me and family. We just kept looking at each other. She was smiling, wagging her tail. It was late at night. She was in my arms. I had my family here with me. She went around the room in her own way, said goodbye to everybody. Then she put her head in my arms and she gave me one last kiss. And she was putting up a fight. And I had to tell her, Panda, it's okay. You can go. Because Panda was there. She was so loyal to me and so in love with me that she wouldn't do anything without my command. So I had to give her the last command. after I told her she could go, she passed for the abs. So, yeah, it's been the most emotional 3 weeks of my life. But every day I almost get asked, well, are you going to get another one? Are you going to get And, well, I appreciate the question very much. At this time, I can't say yes, and I can't say no, because I want to take the time to honor her memory and to honor what she meant to me. And I'll never replace her, but I feel very conflicted because at the same time, not to get too emotional, but I get very open. I knew my family got sick. I would think about her passing, and I would think about all the stuff I missed. But to be honest with you, to Mary and viewers, what I miss the most is her. I wouldn't say the most, but what I think about her the most is how lonely I get. You know, so when I have someone here, we talk, and I'm busy with my business and my writing, but then when someone leaves, you know, for 4 years, I have found the area, open the fridge and see what's half for supper, we go for a walk, or she help me do laundry, you know, and all that's gone. So, it gets pretty quiet. I do my best to stay positive, stay busy. I know the one thing, well, I shouldn't say one thing, the one of many things Father taught me is to be myself and to always stay strong. And I know when I'm having a bad emotional day, I can feel her presence. Tell me, okay, you can have your moment, but you know, we gotta move on. We gotta keep going. And that's what I try to do.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Alex. That's like, I don't think, you know, for most of us that are pet owners, I don't think, because we don't rely on our dogs in the same way that you would rely on a service dog, but yet you still get to know that animal as family, just like we do in our, like in any family, when you have a pet and they're loved and cared for, and you cared for her and she cared for you.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, is that it was a very, much more than a regular pet, a reciprocal friendship. Right?
And like, I just posted the last episode of Can I Come In That Fabulous Ever End? And then when I've been doing episodes after she passed, and boy, you know, the amount of independence she gave me, it's so missed by me and by the people in my life, because say I go somewhere and I can't get into the building, well, but I do a bug for help, you know, and now I'm back there waving the window like a crazy person. Hi, can you let me in?
Yeah.
You know, so like say I go somewhere that has an automatic door button, which is awesome, but I myself can't reach the door button, so Panda should be able to jump up and hit the button, but now I don't have it, so it's up to me to find new ways and to learn from Panda and to take her memory and to turn it into positive for me, not only me, but Panda touch so many other people that I have to keep going for her memory. And it's been rough. Like, towards the end of the month, I'm gonna have a hot dog sale. Just trying to raise some funds, because as we all know, pet bills can go pretty high. So I do my best to try and keep up with them, but it's not easy. So I'm going to be having a hard road sale. I'm not sure what day, but towards the end of this month to try it. So, and I also have a GoFundMe set up if anybody wants to help me with a vet bill expenses. That'd be great.
Well, and anything I can do to help with promotion or whatever.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, I'll help you with that, Alex, for sure.
Yeah. Right now, my main focus is my video series. I own my own motivational business, Willpower Media. And also, one of the things I'm most proud of is I have I'm a video coach for the podcast, and why this is so important to me is the fact that I have a great passion for hiking. I love the podcast, in particular my entire campus, welcoming in to the organization as they have. As a guy who can never play hockey and play the game the way the players do, for the players, coaching staff, and parents to listen to me and to take my advice and to also support me in everything I do. It means the world to me. But to see why you can't play sports, to be involved as a coach of a two-way team, it's a dream come true. So anyone listening out there, if you have a disability, if you're fully able-bodied, and you don't know if you should do something, I want to challenge people. Don't be afraid. Try something new, and you may be surprised what happens.
You know what? I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Alex, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today and share just a little bit of your story and your inspiration. I think that knowing that you're part of our community, you make our whole community proud. You're just this bright light. You're just this huge bright light, and it's just been a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much for having me. We'll be in touch.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Dr. Brenna and Three Graces Medispa has been inspiring love, confidence, and health and humanity since 2019. Dr. Brenna's skin therapists have the advanced knowledge required to revitalize and rejuvenate your skin. Radiofrequency, microneedles, chemical peels, and Oxygen Neo superfacials are just a couple of the treatments we offer. To learn more about Dr. Brenna and Three Graces Medispa, visit our website at threegraces.ca or call us at 204-572-5774 for a free consultation. Thank you to our show sponsors, Bankert Marketing, Dr. Brenna and Three Graces Medispa, Real Security Solutions, Right Side Equipment of Dauphin, Oil Depot of Dauphin, Roofs, Furniture and Appliances of Dauphin, Tri Family, Health, Beauty and Fine Gifts of the Paw, Ramsey's Health and Fitness of Dauphin, Cloud9 Canis Supplies of Dauphin, and Hearts to Nature Fine Art Nature Photography. See you next week.